Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're out in Rims Creek. The customer lives on this dirt road here, and they've been installing a bunch of new fiber everywhere. It's pretty remote out here. We've just had still old copper DSL lines, satellite internet, things like that, but they're finally getting some fiber up in and around this area. But when the contractors that was installing the fiber up through here, I think they were plowing in a lot of it. Seems like they got into this these folks' culvert here. As you can see right here, yesterday when I was here, this was like running up out of there pretty good. We've got this 12-inch culvert in here we're going to be replacing today. I think they had cut it somewhere in here. I guess with it being a spring, you know, there probably wasn't a whole lot of water maybe the day they were up here working, and thought it was an old culvert, because right up here, right after Helene, this big culvert was put in to run this branch down through here. So I think what had happened was they probably got into this pipe, saw this one up here, saw it was pretty new, and thought, well, you know, this one replaced this small one, no worries. So that, I guess they cut the end of the pipe off, put it over in the woods, filled all this back in with gravel, and then, as you can, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of dark back in there, it's not too sunny, a lot of shade trees here, but a lot of standing water from those springs. So at any rate, it has came up out of the ground from here, causing, you know, it's just a ton of water just going over here in this old homestead, running on down the road, running right back into a pole box for the fiber actually. So, and it's, you know, washed a lot of silt out on the road. You know, the gravel's kind of covered up. So, you know, this ditch is pretty well full from the spring running through here now. As you can imagine, when we get a good downpour of heavy rain, this whole thing just comes out across the road, comes out, like I say, all in this yard, out under this guy's old homestead. The owner of this house actually lives the next little driveway cut off up, and so he's looking forward to getting this culvert done. I dropped it off yesterday, waiting on locates to get called in, so, or to get marked. But you know, that's a different conversation for a different video about calling in locates and being safe and what you should and shouldn't do. But so anyway, hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna get started by unloading the traco down here and see if I can go ahead and get the truck up here. There's one spot that I turned around the trailer the other day without me having to back a mile down the road to get turned around. I want to try to go ahead and get it turned around just in case it's busy when I get ready to load back up and leave here in a little while. So we're going to get this culvert put in, get a fresh load of gravel put across the top of this, see if we can get these guys fixed up today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the video. Hey guys, we're back over here on the Rims Creek culvert job. I got the culvert put in. I've cleaned out this ditch through here. It was pretty well washed in from silt where the customer's pipe was crushed over in here. It had washed over, come down through here, filled a bunch of this ditch with silt, so that was covered. Big rains, it was come over here. You know, you can see all the silt and the gravel running through this yard. So I've got the pipe in. See if you can see over here. I can take this tripod and put you down and see this in. Here's that end. There is some rocks, head wall around through there, but they're covered in soupy mud, so they're kind of hidden. And then I got the other end of it, you know, coming down through here. There's a branch that runs right through there that this runs into. So, got all this. It's pretty mucky. I'm waiting on a load of gravel right now to go on top of this. Get it smoothed back out and get a good top of road bond back on it. I'm fixing to go up to customer's main drive right there that goes up to his house. I'm going to clean this ditch out coming down through here, and then beyond that driveway, accumulated another job I got to get done today. It is supposed to rain this afternoon, so hopefully that's gonna miss us. I'm gonna try to get all this knocked out while I'm here today. He's probably about 450 more feet from there where you can see the end of it there, on around the curve and up through there. It's actually pretty bad on up around the corner, washed out. But we'll get some video of that when we get on that job. Right now, we got to finish this, get this smoothed out a little more. I'm gonna pull some of this material that was over here, back over here, that's washed out, before my dump truck gets here. I got to fix this and get some of this material pulled out and fill this little low spot right here. That's kind of why I kind of left it that way. There's some material that the customer wants pulled back over into this area, so we're gonna get that pulled through there, see if we can get this muddy mess cleaned up, and you know, see if we can get on this other job, knock two jobs out in one day. But so anyway, I appreciate you watching, and stay tuned. Hopefully I'm not in too big a rush and forget to turn on the camera for to lay out the rock and get it spread once he gets here and gets it dumped. So anyway, enjoy. Alright guys, welcome back. We just finished up the culvert project down here. Here's the finishing touches. Got all the load of stone up through here. Walk you down here and see how the end result of all this has turned out. Got some road bond put down, ABCM some people call it. Got the culvert in, so that's good. We've got all this mucked out. got the spring running water through the pipe coming out on this side. So, but got it back in shape down through here. We're when I come out, I'm gonna try to thin that very end on down, but that dump truck's coming back. That was like the last of where I chewed it up. So anyway, this has been it. Here in a few minutes, we'll take you up to the next project right straight up this same road, somebody else's driveway. So I'll show you that one here in a minute. Hope you enjoyed this project. Look forward to seeing you on the next. Thanks. Hey guys, welcome back again. I was thinking about doing these in 2 videos. It's one project. We're going to look at it the same way here. Just be a little different on paper as far as payday goes. But anyway, I got started while I was waiting on my dump truck load of stone to come down to the culvert project here that we just finished up. Just told you about and showed you that on the video there just a second ago. But I'd come up through here waiting. I don't really have any cell phone service, so I was hanging out down here waiting on my load of rock. But they want me to put a small bit of a water break across here to where that culvert is. Come on up through here. You can kind of see what I've already straightened out down here below me. Some of these issue type places. I'm going to go through and get all this smoothed back out. We're going to try to save what material we can. Pretty good stand of gravel here, you know, a couple. Hopefully I can scratch it up and not get too deep down in the dirt down this area. But as we get up here, you're going to see it's to scratch around and fill this portion. It's going to be a little tougher. I don't know if you can tell how deep that is, but that's a good, you know, they've got, I don't know, 5-6 inches of gravel down here. Then there's 5-6 inches of dirt that is washed down through this area right here. We're gonna get this all cleaned up, but I'm pretty sure at least through here is gonna take a whole load of gravel, I'd say. You know, the problems start on up this road. You know, this water leading through here, they've kind of got some natural fall to it anyway. But they said before the hurricane, you know, it would come through like right here. They kind of had a water break. It would come through here, hit that culvert. You know, I'd ask them about putting a water break or something above and coming in this culvert, but I guess they're worried about this trying to run too much water through there. So we're gonna do what they want and put them a little water break across through here, put them a water break at the end. So get this road back in shape, and we're going to get some stone back on it, some more ABCM road bond. Get her packed in, and it's supposed to be raining after lunch, and it's 12:57, so wind's starting to blow. Hopefully we can get this worked out and we don't end up just in a kind of a little bit of a mess in here. It kind of hard to do anything in the mud, but not impossible. But it just makes things a little longer. And I did not imagine that I'd be working on up this road today, so I thought, well, if I get into something else today, I'll be passing the fuel station. And I did not bring any fuel with me, and I had a little less than a half a tank in the excavator this morning, and I did not fill it up. So we're gonna try to get this knocked out before we run out of fuel without having to run out and get some. So fingers crossed on that. We may be here till dark. So anyway, again, I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe if you hadn't. Comment. We love the comments. We try to answer those. And hit the like and hit subscribe so you can see all our videos that we've been putting on here. We started this in January. I'm not doing every job, just kind of, there's a few elements to it. We might make a couple shorts out of something real small. So anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying it and learning something from it, some of the stuff that we're doing. So anyways, we'll see you back here in a few minutes as we're working. Okay guys, looks like we're about done here. We're got this upper road graveled out. You can see the gravel picking back up right around here. This is where we come through and fixed all the crevices, cracks, and washouts in this driveway. Got it all the way up here, around the curve, up to about where his main driveway cuts off the shared driveway, goes up the hill. We got a couple loads spread out through there. I've already back drug two of them, or back drug two swipes of it. You saw a little bit there on the camera. I would keep you on here, but I got to try to get done because it's starting to get some dark clouds rolling through. We were supposed to have some rain roll through around 1 or 2, I think. So it is 2:31, and as soon as I say that, the Lord keeps on blessing me. So here's the sun, but I can't really see her out these mountains over here, down in these bottoms, to see kind of what it looks like far off. So instead of me jumping in and out, moving cameras, turning them on and off, I'm going to go ahead and get off here, get this packed, get down here and get loaded, get home. But again, I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, and hit that bell if you want to get notified every time we upload a video. As I said earlier, I believe on the video, we started this in January, and I hope you guys have been enjoying it. It's kind of cool seeing how these videos get put together. It's a lot of work from what I hear. I don't do that. I got somebody to do that for me, but so we enjoy what we do, and we like to let you guys see a little behind the scenes and what it takes to do some of the stuff that we get to do. So anyway, we appreciate you guys watching, and can't wait to see you on the next one. Thanks.